I do kind of want to go into basically what's going on with YouTube, like why I was really frustrated earlier and why I'm still frustrated. So basically about 6 weeks ago, the views on my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, absolutely plummeted. So for reference, I used to have 70,000 subscribers at the beginning of this year. I had 70,000 subscribers, and I would get on average between 15,000 to 30 or 40,000 views a video. There were a couple of videos that I was gonna get less views on, and that was normal, you know, like my Vlogmasis didn't get that many views, which was fine. You know, more talky videos didn't get that many views, but you know, on average they were good, and like I knew that if I uploaded a challenge video it was gonna do pretty well. You know, sometimes I'd have a video that got, you know, like 6 or 10,000 views, but on average it was pretty consistent. And then in February, March, my channel blew up, which was amazing. I had 3 videos go viral in the span of a month and a half. I had my top 10 tips for aspiring artists, I had my 1 marker challenge, and I had the nail polish challenge. All of them are, the top 10 tips is almost at 400,000 views, 1 marker challenge is at 1.5 million views, and the nail polish challenge is at 400,000 views. And my subscriptions, my subscribers jumped to 150,000, which was absolutely amazing. I'm still waiting on my play button. It's supposed to be delivered to the office, but it takes a really long time to get here. But you know, I got my play button and I hit over 100,000 subscribers. It leveled out around 150, which was just beyond anything I could have ever asked for. And you know, I was just kind of waiting for things to settle down, and things were kind of starting to settle down, and all of the videos that I had uploaded between those videos, between those like big challenge videos, were still doing, you know, on average the same amount, which was fine by me. And you know, like I said, occasionally I would get a video that didn't do that great, but you know, like the average was pretty good. Like my sketchbook tour got 40,000 views and something like that, and you know, my I did my Bellas P paint was at like 28,000, and then all of a sudden my views dropped, and at first I thought it was just the videos that I was uploading, but then I uploaded the dollar store challenge and that didn't do as well as my other videos. That's about 10,000 I think right now. And it got worse from there. I think for the past 6 weeks my views have been something like, I think there's like 2 at 10,000, 1 at 6,000, there's 4,000 and 2,000, and then I think the one I just uploaded is sitting around 6,000 again. Which is pretty bad compared to my subscriber base, and it's pretty bad in general. Like I was getting more views when I had less subscribers, and so I was trying to figure out kind of what was going on with this and why things were getting so low. And so I talked to my subscribers wherever I could, like on Twitter and Instagram, and I did have quite a few people telling me they weren't getting my subscriptions in their subscription box. So I was like, okay, so this could be contributing to it. I don't know if this is the whole reason, but it could be contributing to it. So I emailed YouTube support exactly a month ago on April 14th. I guess a month and a day ago. And since then, I have been getting progressively more and more frustrated with YouTube. Because basically, I am 25 emails and 1 month in to talking to YouTube support about this issue, and I still have not received an answer. I basically, at first they basically they actually ignored my question, and they told me how to use the notification bells. And I was like, I know how to use the notification bell, I know how that works. But my subscribers aren't getting my videos in their subscription box. Then they were like, okay, we're gonna escalate this to our upper management. And then I didn't hear back from them for a week, so I emailed them again and said, hey, I haven't heard back. Finally heard back from them again. And they said, okay, this is the information that we need. They basically admitted that there was a problem. They said that this sometimes happens, and they said they needed some information. They needed channel URLs of people that weren't, of like 3 to 5 people that weren't getting the videos, and they needed URLs of the videos that they weren't getting. So I reached out. I knew that Karen E. Haley had said she hadn't been getting mine. I reached out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook to try to find some people that weren't getting my videos, and you guys were amazing, and you gave me some great responses, and it did confirm my suspicions that people weren't getting my videos. Not all of them, but you know, some of them weren't getting videos. And if I'm having some people on those platforms tell me, then if you extrapolate that from the small amount on that platform to the 150,000 subscribers, that could be a significant proportion that isn't getting my videos. So I sent them all that information as requested, and I didn't hear back from them. So, well, they said thank you, and then I didn't hear back from them. So then I sent another message and I said, hey, did you guys like sort this out or whatever? And this is when things started to get really frustrating, because at this point I had been feeling pretty positive. I was like, oh great, they admitted there was a problem, they asked me for information, this is great, we're gonna get this fixed, it's gonna be awesome. And basically I started getting, and the girl that I've been communicating with, her name is Gail. And I think it was at this point she started to get frustrated with me because I wasn't going away. And she said, our team, I've passed this on to our engineering team. They are working night and day to fix this issue. And I said, okay. Cut to 4 days later or so, something like that. Still hadn't really heard back, so I messaged her again and said, hey, I haven't heard back about this issue. Is it fixed? Our support team is working, our engineering team is working night and day on this issue. Okay, but that's not the question I asked. That's actually just the answer that you gave me before. Our engineering team is working night and day on this issue. At this point, I noticed that the text was actually in purple and the rest of the email was in black. And the color purple it was is actually the red response purple from like the sent message. Like when you send a message in Google, it shows in purple. And when you copy and paste something into an email in Gmail, which I'm assuming they're using because YouTube is a Google company, it actually keeps that text formatting. So if I copy something that is a different color from a previous email and paste it into a current email and don't change the color, it will be purple. And so it was at this point that I caught on to, not only was she just sort of regurgitating what she had been repeating at me for about 3 weeks now, or 2 weeks now, but she was actually copy and pasting her responses. And this is when I started to get really pissed off, to be quite honest. I'm very patient with customer service people. I have worked in the service industry for years. I was a waitress. I worked retail. I'm British and I was brought up to be very polite. So it's not like I cussed her or anything like that, but I was just like, you copy and pasted that, and I can tell because it's a different color entirely than the whole rest of the email. And I said, if you can't help me with this situation, can you please put me in contact with somebody who can? Our engineering team is working night and day on this issue. Bitch. Please let me know how I can assist you further. So I basically said, you can assist me further by putting me in contact with someone who is not going to reply. Well, actually, I think at this point I said, you know, I feel like I'm getting the runaround on this. You're not really answering my questions, you're just giving me copy and paste responses. And then she basically said, I'm sorry, like, they're working on stuff. Kind of the same thing, but just a little bit different. And then I inquired again after that, and then she gave me another, our engineering team is working on this night and day, and at this point, and let me know how I can help you any further. And at this point, I was like, put me in touch. I've asked already once, and you ignored it. So I'm asking again. I said, put me in touch with your manager, or put me in touch with the engineering team. I need to speak to somebody else, because if I swear to God, if I hear our engineering team is working on this night and day, which first of all is a bullshit lie, because this issue has been around, like I know for a fact that people were having this issue, other YouTubers were having this issue months ago, and I emailed you a month ago. It really shouldn't be that hard, and I know for a fact that there are other YouTubers in my community that are having this issue whose views dropped at the same time that mine did. Like, I know for a fact that I'm not the only person experiencing this. Like, it should not be this hard to fix it. You've known about this issue for months. You've known about my issue for at least 1 month, and I've heard about this issue since before Christmas. So, like, what the hell is going on? Like, get your shit together, you know what I mean? But I basically said, like, you need to put me in touch with your manager. You need to put me in touch with your engineering team. And she just hasn't responded to me. That was about 4 days ago. No, to be fair to Gail, this was over the weekend. I think I sent out on Friday, and it is now Monday night. So to be fair to Gail, she probably was off on the weekend, and maybe she was just like, I don't want to deal with this girl today. So maybe she'll only move me back tomorrow, who knows? She'll probably tell me that her engineering team is working on it night and day. So at this point, I was kind of done. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen some rants that then got quickly deleted because I get angry, and then I feel like I should be more professional. But it's hard because I'm extremely frustrated. I have been chasing after answers for a month now. So When I first sent the email to support, in the email back to me, it said, just so you know, because you have over 100,000 subscribers in the future, this is an email that you can use. And it was like creator-support@youtube.com. Because I am a larger channel, I'm allowed to use that email. It is for people with over 100,000 subscribers and over 400,000 hours of views. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this bitch, Gail. Sorry, Gail, but I'm done with you. I'm gonna email this other email, and I'm gonna kind of lay out everything that's going wrong, what it is, and I'm gonna talk to them about how their support team isn't helping me. I'm gonna tell them, you know, everything that's going on. And so I did. So I sent an email to that, and it was a long email. I went through, I said, hi, my name is Alice. I run a channel with 150,000 subscribers. It's called Hello Alice. I went through all the math. I said, this is what my views used to be. This is what's happened. My content hasn't changed. You know, like, I've had people telling me. I've sent you screenshots of people telling me this. I've sent you URLs of people that are having this issue. I've sent you URLs of videos. Like, I've sent you all this information. I'm not hearing back. Then I went into the whole copy and paste thing. How I'm just getting the same answer and over again, but it's not actually an answer. You know, and I said, I'm hoping that you can help me because she isn't helping me. My income is being affected by this. You know, this is a serious issue and it needs to be fixed, kind of thing. And I was very, very polite, like very, very polite, because this isn't Gail. I don't have anything against these people yet. So I sent this email, and then I promptly got to this email that I was specifically told to use. This was the email that I was told in my first message from support to use in the future. Immediately afterwards, I got an automated message that said, hey there, thanks for contacting the YouTube creator support team. This email address is for creators who've reached 100K subscribers and 400K watch time hours. You're on your way there, but in the meantime, you can still get help. Just visit Get Help as a YouTube creator to find resources and answers to your questions. If you believe you've received this message by mistake, please make sure that you've contacted us with the email address you used to log into your channel. Okay, so first of all, I have 150,000 subscribers. I have over 5 million lifetime views and 24 million watch time minutes. Now they have 400,000 hours, but I'm pretty sure that 24 million minutes is more than 400,000 hours. So I am 100% allowed to use this email. My channel qualifies. Second of all, I created my YouTube channel to comment on YouTube videos and to upload a Sweeney Todd video that I did about 7 years ago. So I created my YouTube channel before Google bought YouTube, which means that my YouTube channel is not set up in the same way that a YouTube channel would be now, where you create it with your Google, and your Google, like your Google email is your username. My account isn't like that because my account is really fucking old. I haven't been uploading videos for as long as my account is, but my account is really old. So I was like, okay, you know what, maybe it's because when I originally signed up, it was through my Hotmail because this is such an old account or whatever. So I went through and I looked at my account, and the only email address associated with my account is the email address that I emailed them from. It is the primary owner of my account. When I log in, I log in as, you know, that email, and I put in my password, and then it shows me 3 accounts that I can choose. Shows me the account that is associated with the email address that's like blah@gmail.com, which has nothing on it. Shows me Hello Life, it shows me Hello Alice, and it shows me the YouTube channel for my company, which I'm a manager of because I run their YouTube channel. So I am the primary owner of Hello Alice on the email that I sent them. There is no other email that I could use that is associated with that account. So I emailed and I was just like, this is an error. This is the email I used with them. I sent them a screenshot of my channel showing that I fully fit the requirements, and then I actually sent them a copy and paste thing that said, you're the owner of the channel and the Connect Brand account signed in as alice@gmail.com or whatever. I said, this email is the primary owner. This is the only email associated with that account. But I'm like, this was an automated response, so, because it was sent literally a minute after I sent my message. So I was like, if this is an automated response, I don't know if I'm gonna get through to anyone here. So I had to then go to the YouTube forums, support forums, to try to get help, to email their support, okay? Just process that for a second. I'm going to the support forums because I can't email support to try to get support so that I can email support so that I can get support. Okay. So I posted on the support forums, and also I wanted to post in the partner support forums, like the YouTube partner, but I couldn't create a new topic, I think because under that Gmail, it doesn't seem to associate it with my actual Hello Alice account. It wants to associate it with this bullshit YouTube account that they actually like forced me to create, which I don't use, no one has ever used, there are no videos on it, no one is subscribed to it, it's not a YouTube channel, it just exists because it has to exist, like, so I had to post it in the regular ones, and this was pretty late, well, not late, but it was after business hours, so I haven't received a response yet from, you know, from the email or from the post, but that's what's going on. That's why I was so frustrated and pissed off when I came back from work. That's why I've been so disconnected from YouTube. That's why I haven't been replying to comments, because honestly, getting on YouTube and seeing that a video has gotten such a small amount of views comparatively to my channel is really disheartening right now, and it's really frustrating. And the absolute most frustrating thing is how absolutely crap the YouTube support system is. There is no phone number you can call. Your only options are email, which I'm currently being ignored on, a second email, which I'm currently getting automated responses saying I'm not qualified to use, or the support forums, which are flooded with a million other people having issues because Google sucks, honestly. And it just seems so very apparent to me that they don't seem to care about creators, and if they do, it's only the large creators. Like, I know that YouTube kind of wants to move towards being the next TV, you know, but like, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. Like, YouTube, I'm sorry, but you wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the creators. You wouldn't, like, we raised you, we created you, like, but it seems like all they care about are the advertisers and the like, I don't want to say the big creators, because I don't think they, like, I do think they care more about Jenna Marbles than they care about me, but corporate channels, so like BuzzFeed and all of that, and it just it just seems like that's what they care about, because it has been very, very hard to get a response from them. It has been very, very hard to contact support. They've known about this issue for months now, and they haven't done anything about it. YouTube has historically had an extremely hard time with transparency, with letting the creators know what's going on, with letting the creators know if this algorithm changes, stuff that directly affects our income. And I'm lucky in the sense that YouTube isn't my primary income. I don't earn a lot of money from YouTube. It's pretty much just side money for me. It's helpful, and sometimes it helps me pay my rent, or, you know, the viral videos were great because that really helped with my moving costs. But I don't rely on YouTube for money. I work a full-time job. That is my primary source of income. So there's that. But there are other YouTubers out there that do rely on YouTube for their income, and YouTube doesn't seem to care about, you know, and it's just so frustrating. Like, it would be one thing if they were like, this is a bug and we're trying to figure out how to fix it and we're sorry, like, you know, just, you know, but they're not transparent, they're not telling us what's going on, and they're just kind of giving us the runaround, and they're not really, what's the word? They're just kind of like place-setting me. Like, I wouldn't say us, but at least me, they're place-setting me with the whole, our engineering team is working on it night and day. Like, first of all, no, they're not working on it night and day. Like, you really expect me to believe that your engineering team is working 24/7 trying to figure out why Hello Alice's subscribers aren't getting her videos in the box? Like, really? I don't believe that. But, like, it just feels like they're place-setting me, like they're trying to throw me a bone, like, and then hope that I'll give up and forget about it. And it's like, okay, first of all, I'm not gonna give up and forget about it because I'm a stubborn ass bitch, okay? YouTube, like, I'm not gonna go away. Being annoying is like my specialty, okay? Like, if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's being annoying. It's being persistent. Like, I'll just keep annoying you. I'll keep sending you emails. Like, you'll be getting emails from me in like 10 years. Like, bitch, you remember my YouTube channel that you killed? I'm I'm 38 years old and I have a kid, but like, you killed my YouTube channel and I hate you. Okay, no, they probably won't be getting emails from me in 10 years, but like, I can be annoying, okay? Like, I'm not just gonna go away. Like, especially when I've got like my teeth in something, you know? But it's just been really frustrating, and it's been affecting a lot of stuff. Like I've talked to Monique about it and stuff like that. And you know, if it does get to the point where it's affecting my mental health too much, then I may have to take a hiatus from my main channel. I won't from my vlog channel. You guys are awesome. My vlog channel is still doing, you know, just fine and dandy. I mean, it's a teeny little baby channel, and for me, my vlog channel is really for me. You know, I just kind of, it's like for my own purposes. But I don't want to do that, and I'm trying to look at things in a positive light and be like, you know what, I'm just going to use this time to experiment and kind of do whatever I want. And I actually am starting to feel more positive about my channel and like be okay if I get less views. But I'm still pissed off at YouTube. So yeah, this was a really long clip. It's running 23 minutes at this point, but I haven't really filmed that much today, so alright, we'll just call this video spilling the tea on YouTube or something. But I wanted to tell you guys because I think it's ridiculous, and I think it's bullshit that they're doing this, that they don't seem to care, that and like I've tweeted about it and then deleted tweets, and I've wanted to talk about it and I don't know how to do it professionally, and I wasn't sure if I want to, I don't know if I want to address it on my main channel. I only have 4 minutes left of footage on my card. Like, I don't know if I want to address it on my main channel. Like, it's just been this whole thing. But you guys are like my friends, you know? Like, I feel like I can talk about it here, even if I don't talk about it on my main channel. So that is a 24-minute long clip about why YouTube has literally the worst support I have ever experienced in my entire life, and Comcast is my internet provider, so